tired. Well, yesterday was a Nintendo Direct, so I'll give you the warning now. If you haven't seen that yet, and you want to go see it before someone tells you about what's in it, you should leave now, cause I'm gonna talk about that. So yeah, just come back later if you need to. It's always fine. It's always fine in any case, never mind if there's a Nintendo Direct and you haven't seen it yet. I guess I'll just start at the beginning. Which for once, I actually managed to watch this Nintendo Direct. I got to open up the the YouTube video of it before spoiling anything for myself. Because there was that one time when they announced the Super Mario RPG remake, and I had that spoiled, and I was on their official YouTube page looking for the VOD, and they had the trailer uploaded. It was kind of silly how that happens. I wish it was easier to get to that, the upload of that. The re-upload, technically, because they have the VOD, and then they have the version of it that doesn't have the, 30 minutes of nothing while they set up the Direct. Which I don't know why they set it up. Isn't it just a pre-recorded, pre-edited video? Why does it need 30 minutes of loading? I guess it's to let people know, hey, it's starting soon. Better get ready. But it made it more difficult for me because I had to skip through all that. Why am I facing this way? That looks so stupid! You face this way and you look at the scenery! Okay, where are we going? Hatham, or Basim's around here somewhere. Where are they at? He's over there. Yeah, I managed to get to the VOD, not the clean cut version, but the VOD, the raw VOD with all the stuff you have, with all the empty space at the beginning. But incidentally, I also managed to spoil it for myself because I skipped a little too far ahead, and it's like, oh, I saw Mario. Is that a new Mario and Luigi? And it was, but it's still cool.
So you hold no stock in.
It was still a cool reveal.
Faith is paramount. Yes, for without it, Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
He died to save us, did he not? From the original sin of Adam and Eve. Yet evil persists.
Yes, evil persists because he gave us free will.
Does a newborn babe, slain by a despot, have free will?
Yes. No, I mean, that is too simplistic.
Or the priest whose heart is torn from his chest by the wolf? Judas, who was predestined to betray the Nazarene?
Some argue Judas was used.
Do my ears deceive me, Brother Hawkbert? You question the scriptures? Declare Judas an innocent? A preposterous blasphemy.
No, that is not what I said. Brother Cedric, am I not the most pious of his servants?
Thinking for yourself? How dare you? Forming your own opinions about events?
A person's tongue gives you a taste of their heart, Eivor. And such information is often useful.
And how do these sallow Christians taste?
It was only a figure of speech, Eivor, and I have tired of it already.
Is this how it must be between us?
Of course not. I'm grateful that you have come.
Okay, I'll ask this question.
What happened in Mercia still puzzles me. Fulkis saw something in Sigurd. A power. A legacy. What is it she wants?
Her motives are difficult to fathom, but that can come later. Let's
Okay, fair
find your
enough.
brother first.
Agreed. If we do this, you'll earn the right to call me friend 10,000-fold. So, what is your plan?
We are deep in their god's heartland, a heathen and a heretic. To hunt Fulke, we'll need a Christian snare.
Folke is hardly a saint herself. These Christians abhor her strange ideas.
True. But unlike us, she can carry herself as one of them. She won't hide from everyone, not with a prisoner in tow.
So, where to begin?
I've made a friend, Abbot Cunibert, full of pious fire, but with ambition that far outweighs his wit.
And what does your friend Cunibert know?
Come, I will introduce you, and we'll hear the full tale together.
Instrument of the ancients. Is it mayonnaise? Is mayonnaise their instrument?
Have you found some peace in your time alone, Basim?
I am always at peace, and never alone. I move among the people of the world with great joy. I watch them, study them, learn from them at all times. This is our duty.
Whoa,
The
camera, what are you
Hidden
doing?
One's calling.
You know, for the first time since we met, you sound more like your apprentice than yourself.
Surely Hytham sounds like me, if I have taught him well.
Your creed and your tenets, you mean?
That's right. And our sense of, how should I say, deep responsibility to the betterment of mankind.
That's quite an ambition, but it doesn't explain what you see in Sigurd. My brother is not so generous.
Ah, but your brother is someone special, important, and I want him to see that. I hope to show it to him.
Is this not a blessed plot? God's own country. And this Eden should be given to his servants to tend.
Abbot Cunibert, this is the Norse I spoke of.
Ah, yes. And quite a fearsome one at that.
Basim says you know the paladin Fulke.
Indeed. The Lady Fulke passed this way not more than a month ago. We talked, we drank. Very pleasant woman.
And where is she?
Eivor will be your axe, Abbot, whether to fell a tree or hew the limbs from an enemy.
What have you promised him?
Oh, just a trifle, Eivor. A little problem I believe you can help me with.
Speak your terms plainly, Abbot. I will decide if the bargain is worth my time.
Ah, your wolf shows its teeth, Basim.
Let's cut to the point. What favor would you ask in exchange for Fulke?
Some weeks ago, our alderman in Kent was called to God. A terrible loss. King Alfred has chosen his replacement, but has not yet announced the name. I must know it. Now.
All of Kent will see soon enough which Thane he has chosen. Why not wait?
I want early access. To woo him before his exalted position is made public and every fool is at his door.
Who else knows the chosen man?
The king's emissary, sent with a letter of congratulations to the new Elderman. Intercept him and bring me the news. When I know the Thane's name, we'll discuss how I might win his favor.
Okay, why not do it yourself?
Why not kill him in secret and petition Alfred for the seat?
As a man of God, I cannot. Besides, he who stands behind the throne can better pull on the puppet's threads.
This emissary, how will I find him?
Tunbridge Monastery sent word that the king's men always pass a few nights in their hospitality. Begin there.
I'll get the Elderman's name. You find Fulke.
All in good time. Now, if we're done, I have business up the south coast. Falkenston has the best fish in Wessex.
Then I will find you there, when the Elderman's name is mine.
Cunibert is ambitious, but well connected. We will not find Fulke without him.
I suppose we'll see. What will you do?
I'm not done playing with these Christians yet. I will see you at Falkenston.
Thought you said you were getting bored of it. Okay, I'll just run off this way. 700 meters, better call my horse. Yeah, the direct opened with a new Mario and Luigi, and that is a very welcome opening. Very welcome thing to have, like, first and foremost, because Alpha Dream, the people who used to make them, shut down. So it's good to know that there will still be Mario and Luigi games. Hopefully, Nintendo managed to get some of the people that used to work on them. You know, get those people to still have a job. That'd be cool. And it's also cool to see that they're doing 3D now, like full 3D instead of. I could swear, like, whoa, like the 3DS ones were sort of 3D, but then they do the Donkey Kong thing, the Donkey Kong Country thing, where it's 3D models with screenshots to make them into sprites. So they look 3D, but they are very much pixels. I mean, I guess technically any 3D model is pixels, but semantics. And I think they translated the style really well. I think it looks really great. Honestly, it's probably one of the things I'm most excited about that they showed. Not that they didn't have any welcome surprises after that, but very good start.
If Alfred's emissaries spend a few days here, someone may know where he went.
I'm trying to. I'm pressing Y. Hello, excuse me. I'm fine. At least you don't have a door to slam in my face. Oh, I thought these people were inside.
We're not friends, be gone.
I'm fine.
I'm busy. Leave me be.
Oh yeah, you're so busy dancing. You can't stop for 1 second.
Are you sober enough to answer me?
You have fine hair. It shimmers like woven silk.
I don't have time for flattery. I seek Alfred's emissary.
The only man of Alfred's I know is Orvin the Legless.
And he is...
Haven't seen him in years. Probably dead drunk or just dead in a ditch. Why do you think they called him Legless?
Because he has no legs?
He's a figure of speech, Lord in heaven.
They sent my husband to work at the Bamus Field, the lumber mill. They mean to fortify us against the Danes.
My sister said they're all tall.
Am I
and
able to
strong,
eavesdrop?
Muscles rippling, hair braided.
Can I,
and
like,
woven with spikes.
sit here?
What will you do if one carries you off?
Can I rest my leg here?
Straw-haired
Listen to them?
bears I'll have.
Did she speak to you of the betrayer's speech? I've no time for your twittering.
Okay, but what about this person? Let me speak to this person.
Forget it.
There.
I'm in no mood for wind belching, so choose your words well.
The king's emissary. I need to know where he went after he stayed here.
And I need to know why I've started getting boils under my armpits. Time will tell, eh?
Alfred's emissary. Where?
Him and the bard ended up in a copse by the bridge doing Lord knows what. Sounded like they were murdering a cat.
Singing?
If you say so.
Well, that gave me a big amount of progress. And there's someone way over there. Are they inside? Excuse me. Sorry. I did not tell the game to make me climb on a table. It just happened. Are they behind this locked door? They're behind this locked door. Oh, well, that's not getting me anywhere. Except up. Come on. I know it's an open window. I can shoot. I can shoot. Got it. Hello, person who is presumably just in jail.
Who are you? Loitering and lollygagging.
I'm looking for someone. An emissary from Alfred. Have you seen such a man?
Ooh, la-di-da. Isn't to you all high and mighty? Get away with you, you valley lily.
Tell me what you know, or this will go badly.
For you, maybe. I'll be dead and you still won't know a thing.
You're a strange fish. Did you see the man or not?
I did. He was getting pie-eyed with that bard Gowan and causing quite a ruckus. They left together. See? That wasn't hard, was it?
Harder than it should have been. There was a bard drinking with the emissary. I should find him, see if he knows anything. I need your eyes,
Over
my
there.
friend.
Okay. Next thing of note that they showed. I'm not gonna talk about everything they showed because that is a lot of stuff, and you should just go watch it yourself if you haven't. And they're still listening anyway, despite me saying like, hey, you should probably go watch it for yourself if you are going to. Yeah. Next thing was that now basketball is coming to Switch Sports, which is kind of neat. It's good to see again more
That
sports.
ill-swamped Scob can't have gone far.
And I like that it looks like it's basically just basketball from Wii Sports Resort. Like, honestly, I think Switch Sports should have more sports that are just taken verbatim from like Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort, because those were good games. Like obviously, you should just copy those. At the very least, use them as a base and then try to polish them however they feel is necessary. Ah, there he is. He's under the bridge.
Cold. Someone stole my truths. La 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 la, Fanny, Fanny, fair art thee. Where are you going, my sweet lady?
You there? You alive?
Patience is a tired horse. Ploddity plod plod.
Another tottering teat sucker who can't hold his drink. Let's clear your head.
Oh, I guess I'll just throw him in the lake. That's what the last story arc told me.
Oh, it's cold as a witch's tit in here. God's truths, fire on you. What infernal wakes me?
Are you the Tail Weaver?
Gowan the Dandelion. The seeds of my stories flit upon the winds of Wessex. But why, mule, do you kick my noggin?
You and Alfred's emissary were drinking in the tavern. Tell me where he went.
Were we? I was so ale-addled. Perhaps a small and silver thing upon my palm might help me recall?
Okay, sure,
Have
here,
some
take some
coin
money.
and rent a proper bed for the night.
Oh, bless you! For stories are my currency, friend. How else am I to make my living?
A more honest profession? Plowing fields? Milking cows?
Manual labor? God's blood! There's a fortress to the southeast where paladins pray by night and fight by day. Dover, on the White Cliffs.
My
Cliffs of
thanks,
Dover.
And in return,
I
wisdom.
know that song.
Too much beer piping will grow a fool in wit and words.
My thanks, weaver of the obvious. Now leave me to my unholy punishment.
Yeah, Cliffs of Dover is like the one song in Guitar Hero 3 that doesn't have any lyrics.
The emissary made for
Not
Dover
counting the boss
Fortress
fights.
on the southeast coast.
2,000 meters. Can I fast travel somewhere? Man, that is far. I've been there, though. Okay, so next thing I wrote down here. Donkey Kong Country returns. Returns. I'm glad more people will be able to play that game because it is a good game, but it is kind of like, why? Like Tropical Freeze made sense because that was on Wii U and the Wii U sold very poorly. But Donkey Kong Country Returns was on Wii, which was highly successful, and it was on 3DS, which was also highly successful, at least eventually, maybe not at launch. So why does it need re-releasing? I don't think they're changing anything either. It's just the same game again. You know, probably just the 3DS version, but with Wii graphics. I don't even think they're gonna do like better graphics. It's just gonna be Wii graphics, but with the 3DS levels. Okay, sure. And you know, all the cynicism is like, oh, it's gonna be $60 to just watch. I mean, frankly, we'll be lucky if it's not $70. So, whatever. Let's see, and then they added some more games to the Nintendo Switch Online Virtual Console collections. Link to the Past, a Link to the Past port that they had on Game Boy Advance, which is the one I grew up with. That also has 4 swords.
The emissary's somewhere here. Perhaps I can find the letter without bloodshed. The Bard said paladins trained at this fortress. This will not be an easy fight.
Or I could just sneak. I'm a little disappointed that it's 4 swords is still like it's the exact same thing that it was on Game Boy or Game Boy Advance. Like they didn't rework 4 swords at all to be able to play it by yourself like they did with the Anniversary Edition. Oh, I gotta find. No, they're doing the thing again, where it's stopping me. It's pulling away the marker way too soon. I'm not even in the search circle yet. Please stop doing that, game. You confuse me every time. What was the other Game Boy Advance game we did? Right, Zero Mission. Which is awesome. Now we got both the Game Boy Advance Metroid games on Virtual Console. And funnily enough, it's also another version of Metroid 1, because I believe that is an unlockable for in Zero Mission, I think. I forget if you beat the game or if you beat it on hard or something. But yeah, you got another way to play Metroid 1. Which makes it sound like they port Metroid 1 a lot. No, I just think it's funny that there's 2 versions on Virtual Console now. Exact same game, just now you can play Metroid 1 on Game Boy Advance on Switch. If you felt like doing that. Excuse me. Alright, how about I just look for the emissary? They didn't give me a hint of where he is. Aside from in this fortress. Somewhere. Let me get up on the roof so I don't have to worry about being seen. I mean, I do still kind of have to worry because I got the guard tower. It's probably in, like, that building there. If I had to guess, and I didn't have to, but I did anyway. Alright, I'll just make... Oh, I hear dialogue. Camera, why did you go that way? I could have done the axe throw to this guy. And you blew it. Well, there's at least a hint. Oh yeah, they also added 2...
Carry the king's word, but there's no hand to put it in.
Okay. They did 2 Nintendo 64 games. There's 2.
If I could steal the letter without killing the emissary, he'll keep me out of trouble.
Yeah, but this is a restricted zone. I can't just walk up to him. I need the other guy gone. And I need this guy gone too. Yeah, two Nintendo 64 games. Perfect Dark and Turok. And apparently they now have a separate downloadable section for M-rated 64 games. Like you have to download a separate application to be able to play them. It's a little weird, but I get it. come on.
You interfere with the king's business. Guards! Guards!
Can't hold out much longer.
And I could have sworn that they had already done that. Done that M-rated separation for the 64, but maybe that's just a different region. Yeah, now they've got perfect spot to put. Oh, the person with the note is running away. Like now they've got perfect reign to release Conquer if they ever get it. If they ever get the rights to Conquer. I say that like I would play Conquer if they added it. I hate Conquer. Conquer sucks. But should they decide to add any other M-rated Nintendo 64 games, now they got a place to do it. In the US, I guess. Because, like I said, apparently some other regions have it. I did not press a button to kill. I pressed it. I'm starting to think that's not supposed to help you get away. You're supposed to use that to stun people so you can finish them. Sure, go ahead, ring your bell. See how much good it does. Just slip my hand into your pocket anyway. You can't stop me.
Hey!
Although I don't remember what button it is to do that.
Stay alert.
Oh, X. Thank you.
What?
Bye.
Meet your girl. Raise the alarm.
Alfred's chosen Elderman is a thing called Tetmund.
Whee.
The Abbot Kinnevert will want to know.
Let's go, points.
I should
Oh, yeah. That was a Reaper scene at the Abbot. Okay, yep. When I was managing my perk points after last stream, I got a mastery point, which apparently just lets you put it into one of these to raise your stats. That's kind of neat. I put mine in Raven so I can have more stealth damage, and evasion and health. Just nice bonuses. Ah, man, where was I? I'm over here. Berserker's Medal. Fight with reckless abandon and partially filled adrenaline slot will not be affected by enemies first strike. Okay, good. Don't need that. Don't really want that. Yeah, I don't want fear moves. I don't want my enemies running away. I want them to be distracted so I can run away and then re-enter stealth. Isn't one of these longship race? Sure. Since I got a free point. And by free, I mean I had reached a perk point and still have 1 point to spend. Okay, good. I got the notes, whatever. Codex. Don't know why that had a little notification thingy on it. I didn't need that. Where's the, oh, there it is. It's not really a quick way to fast travel there. Oh well. Let's see, what's next? Oh yeah, they announced a new Mario Party. That's pretty cool for people who like Mario Party. Honestly, I don't really like Mario Party. It doesn't excite me. Like, I know people enjoy it for its randomness and how fun it is with friends. I never had that experience. I just don't care about Mario Party. But it's good to see that they're making another one. It's another Super Mario Party. The title is kind of ridiculous because it's Super Mario Party Jamboree. Like, you could have called it Super Mario Party 2. I don't know if they thought that would have been confusing to people. But Super Mario Party Jamboree is kind of a mouthful. They should have called it Mario Party Jamboree. And they made a point of saying that there'll be a bunch of modes and they're gonna have returning boards, which is a smart idea. To have, you know, your new boards, but then also be like, hey, look, here's some boards that are really well loved. We're gonna bring those back. I don't know if that's the ones they showed. Again, I don't play Mario Party. I don't know which boards are the ones people like. So I don't know if the ones they showed were ones people like. But I assume they were ones people like.
Oh, you must try my ale sometime. You must. My abbey brews the best in Kent.
It certainly sounds worth the risk of my immortal soul.
Ah, your god is rather a hard taskmaster.
And your god forbids the mixing of wool and linen. It sounds to me like he's never heard of England.
Not all that is written in the scriptures is God's honest truth.
I do a roaring trade at Reculver and Tunbridge. I pay well for my catch.
The monks? Do those parchment-skinned Christians ever eat meat?
Who was
Don't you
talking?
believe in Jesus? They refrain because he died for our sins.
No one will stop me sucking the marrow from a nice leg of lamb, not even God's seed.
Well, I hope eternal damnation is worth it.
Where was the third guy?
Eivor, you have news?
Kent's new Elderman will be Thane Tedmund.
Tedmund? Oh, the Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. Barely leaves his fortress at Brucester. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone? 'Tis a puzzle.
To inspire loyalty, Tedmund must owe you something. Such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed. A man kidnapped. If you beat back his enemy, saved him from sure death, his gratitude would be...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Are you hiding something, Basim?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Beamisfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible! How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fulke?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fulke. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
One more time, I'm telling you. If he
I
says
guess
my
I'll just follow
boots are
Basim.
dirty or my hair needs combing, I will split him open.
Is that my horse? Why can I never remember what my horse looks like?
I'm wary of this abbot, Basim. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fulke?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect our motive, we may have a chance.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story.
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim. So he enlists the help of the Frog. The Frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the Scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The Scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The Scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded, and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Folke, he will die at my hand. And we will continue our search.
A sobering approach.
Why are we going off the road? Do you know where you're going? Did you see me jump that rock? Wasn't it cool?
Beamisfield is just ahead.
Basim?
Lead. I will follow.
Did you see me jump that rock, Basim? Wasn't it cool? Okay,
I
whatever.
hope this chase will catch us a plump hen.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Folke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word. If they see me, this will get messy.
I know better this time. They're doing the thing. Up, up. Hey, I was here once. I forget what I came here for.
We prefer to work in the shadows.
Okay, let me take a seat. Take a seat. Don't know why it didn't work at first.
What do you see?
Yeah, like my lesson. I know once it tells me that I should start searching, it is incorrect, and I have not hit the circle yet. Yeah, there was a piece of gear there. I think it was part of the mentor stuff, I want to say. I had to get 2 keys to get it. Why are you crouched? Just walk normal. We can walk normal. It's not a restricted zone, it's distrust. Okay, I think I can get close enough to here and then start killing people.
This place is heavily guarded.
See, now it's restricted.
Time is coin and you're spending mine. Do you dare to question the orders of the great Thane Tedmund? I will have you flogged. Come on, you lazy hounds. I don't pay you to lollygag. We have a quota to fill. We must keep the Danes from Kent.
Oh, the window is not open. Oh, it's blocked. Why would you go and do that? Oh, that guy's coming this way. Be cool if I could, you know, tell Basim to, like, kill that guy. Well, I guess I didn't have to. That was cool. Thanks, Basim. I meant to, like, tell him to do it with like a button press, but him doing it automatically, it's pretty cool.
What? Die!
Ow. Oh, you're weak. But well, I found him. Can I kidnap him? Please? What do I do? Do I tackle him? Do I let Basim get him? Okay. I hit him. Okay, got him. I don't know that hitting him was the right answer, but got him.
I am not who you think I am! Let me go!
Stop caterwauling and you live.
Live? Oh, Saints protects me!
Silence will save you, Tedmund. Silence, not your saints.
Flee, my friend. We have the man we came for. Does this venture not set your blood ablaze?
You don't prefer working in the shadows?
And so we have.
Best go hooded here.
Taking with swiftness and escape without anyone on our heels. We hide in plain sight. Such is our way. But only until the moment of success. The final strike.
I prefer to act and speak plain. Kings and lords who do not are often misunderstood.
Yet, as a leader yourself, you cannot deny that subtlety and intrigue are a cloak you must wear. How many of your clan know the true circumstances of Sigurd's absence? You see my point. A leader must know when to speak and when to stay silent. For silence is not always a lie.
It can feel like one. You truly embrace the concept of hiding in plain sight, eh? To its very fullest.
As I do in everything.
Just wanted to make sure we got all that dialogue before I step on this marker.
Halt, Danes! In the name of Alfred, King of Wessex, I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want.
Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves and I will snip your heels.
We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood, I am not Thane Tedmund.
What in heaven's name is happening here?
Who are you? Speak quickly or I'll slit your throat and leave you for the crows.
Shergar. I'm called Shergar. Lord Tedmund pays me a measly coin to serve as his double.
Brother Shergar? You are far from Augustine's priory.
I left the cloisters many moons ago, Your Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
We can use you yet, Shergar. Summon Tedmund to a meeting. Get him out in the open.
Tedmund has no care for me or what I have to say. My orders come by letter, never by mouth. I hardly know the man.
You're of no use to us then. Perhaps I should just kill you, here and now.
No, wait. Let me think. Let me think. Danes. To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this.
If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nornir knit winding paths that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbot, stay alert. We will send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
I don't know if he's gonna get in the way if we take him with us. I want to take
He'll
him
come
on.
with us, and if he betrays me, I will roast his balls over a roaring fire.
You will not regret this. My wily ways and quick wit will cease the need for bloodshed.
I still might kill you yet, man. If your prattling doesn't cease.
The rewards for being Tedmund are rapidly diminishing.
And how does one become a double? Are there vigorous challenges and tests to overcome?
I was born with the misfortune of looking like someone else. I should have stayed on God's chosen path.
What took you from it?
I'm the seventh son of a poor farmer, and not wanting another mouth to feed, my father gave me to the monks.
The cloistered life did not suit you?
I thought there would be great comfort in repetition, but instead I found nothing but prayer and back-breaking toil.
The Norns weave strange destinies. Now your life depends on the story you weave for yourself.
I'm not a good forgery. Stilted, leaden, my hands sweat, and I have a stutter when I'm nervous, but I will try.
Ah, the cornerstone of all great art.
The captain does not know Tedmund well. If we keep our heads, he will not question my orders. I hope.
We are too late. There is great horror here.
Those who remain must be saved, whatever the cost.
Sorry, I got distracted by the map icon. It's like, wait, have I been there yet?
Let us approach the captain with caution. He drinks too much and does not need a reason to kill us. Yes, it is I, Thane Tedmund, coming to discuss the orders I gave to you not one day ago.
This Hamhock will get us all killed.
You murdered our people! Men, women, children!
Pipe down, you dogs! Your slaves of Kent now! Sorry, Lord. Rainbow Sky.
Say, Tedmund, what are you doing here?
How dare you address me in such a defiant manner? Do you not know who I am?
You are Tedmund, as I've said. And I mean no disrespect, Lord, but I was told you were back in Roosister.
Oh, yes.
Why is his voice tinny?
And do I...
His helmet is
do
open
I look
face.
like I'm in Roosister?
You, do not, sir.
A wise man is always unexpected.
You travel in strange company, Lord. An Arab and a Dane.
I'm here to advise your Thane in the ways of my people.
That is correct. A cultural exchange of sorts. Perhaps one day I will visit your, Daneland.
Norway. You mistake me for a foreigner, but are we not all just a measure of the places we have seen?
Right. Well, that aside, have you any further orders, Lord?
Yes. I order you to stop loitering and return to your barracks, you scabwit.
And what of the captured Danes?
I'm not sure that guy's character model loaded the right model.
Every lot. Sorry, no. Leave them here, tied up as a feast for wolves and crows. That is all. You may depart. Shoo.
Like, why is that guy wearing Roman armor?
A convincing ruse that has earned you your freedom. Go and make your life anew, not in another man's boots.
I will. This small sup of power has got me thinking. Perhaps I could be a leader of men. Yes! Hurry along, men! Warm thighs and ale awaits!
Come on, you laggards! You have Tedmund's orders.
Yeah, that guy's voice lines were tinny.
I need to free them.
I really think he was supposed to have a proper knight's outfit, and for some reason he loaded as a Roman.
We owe you our lives, friend. These Saxon whoresons would have killed us all.
Yes, they would have. And now's your chance to hit back. March with us on Rochester, and drain it of riches.
I would gladly, friend. But we few will not break those iron-thick walls.
And we have no allies in Wessex. None who could be called upon to attack their countrymen.
Mercia will heed the call. Gidrich will provide our Vikinger Hort. We'll send a message to Oxenfordshire. The men of Mercia would gladly take a swipe at Wessex. What is your name, warrior?
Runa Egilsdottir.
We need ships, Runa.
We have a small fleet moored upriver, but a naval chain blocks passage to Roosister's walls.
I'll remove it, and your people will bring their ships. Now, gather these fallen weapons and armor. Gidrich and the men of Oxenfordshire will need them to hide their Mercian origins.
My warriors were denied Valhalla today. I cannot bear the idea of gifting their weapons to more Saxons.
Their sacrifice was great. Their gift will be all the greater.
And they will know justice with our victory. It will calm their restless shades, I promise. Will your men bring the armor to the battle?
And what is our plan?
In the morning you will go to Buckingham. Remind Gidrich of his promise. When you have his bond, meet me on the shore near Roosister. With the ships.
Abbot Cunibert must be warned in advance. He'll need time to muster his rescue party.
Runa, that is your task. I'll tell you where to meet him before you leave.
All seems in order. At first new light, I will leave.
Good. That gives us time to drink. You've traveled so far to carry out your duty. Is this the life of a hidden one? Always on the move?
Mine is not the usual path. The Creed does travel. Our ideals are universal. We believe that.
So there's nowhere you call home?
No place I call home. No.
Weird.
For me, home is family. But I have no family.
No one? Not even Hytham?
Parents, brothers, all dead.
I lost my parents when I was 9 winters along. Without Sigurd, I would have. I would have.
There is always one unbreakable bond.
Yes.
Children. They bewilder you. They can cause you so much worry. Fill you with joy. Even stop your heart. And if you're lucky, they replace you. I was not so lucky. I had a son. I miss him terribly. Even now.
I am sorry, Essam.
He was taken from me. By someone I trusted. A friend, a mentor. A man who I would trust with anything. But a man you trust with anything can take everything. He took all I had. All I had.
Man, forget playing around in Valhalla or Helheim or whatever other mystical realm this game lets me go to.
Time to prepare.
I want a game where I play as Basim. Give me Basim DLC. Let me play his story. Okay, is there a fast travel I can do? No. Oh. Oh well. Figure out what skills I want. I think there are no more red skills I want. I guess warrior takedown couldn't hurt, but I feel like if I'm approaching an unaware enemy, I can just assassinate them. Seems kind of redundant. Sprint bash, I don't know if that's really going to be useful. Arrow volley, that's another light bow move. That's a one-handed thing. Yeah, as far as I can tell, I've got all the red perks I want. Had a wolf in the distance. Wait, warrior takedown. Sprint bash. Bash through breakable objects and push NPCs to the ground. Yeah, I don't know if that's really going to be helpful. Perceptible sprinting is a powerful knee slam. Perfect parry. Why is it not? I thought it zoomed out further. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore red for now. See what else I want in other trees. Predator bow combo. I don't use predator bows. Riposte. It's an offhand free move. It's an offhand free move. I feel like this isn't very useful to me because I have a shield. I don't know that this is really useful for the parrying side of it. I think it's probably more meant for the special attack part. Because I don't think I've ever really been interrupted while parrying. Okay, when is this? Better bows, well mounted. Oh yeah, there's the slide. Sure, let's get the slide. Oh wow, the haze has been lifted. I can finally see all the perks over here. One. There's one perk. Cool. Now I know that for sure. Aim while sprinting heightens your senses, making others appear to move slower. If I remember to use it, I have it now. So that's cool. I guess I'll get Breakfall next. That's... I do jump from high places frequently. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about from the Direct. Hopefully I'll have enough time to get all my thoughts out. So, they announced a new Zelda game. And me being a big Zelda fan, you would think I'd be very excited to hear that there's a new one on the way. Not really. Like... So, it's a new 2D Zelda game where you play as Zelda instead of Link. And I know there are people who are like, yeah, finally a game where we get to play as Zelda. I wanted this for so long. I have never been one of those people. I have never... I'm not going to say I hate the idea. I definitely don't. I think it can work. I think what they showed us also can work. But it's not an idea that gets me excited. It's not something that I've ever been like, oh yeah, they should definitely do that. That sounds like a cool idea. Because what do I care what my character is? I care what I do, not who I am. Which side of the river? That side? So whether I'm Link or Zelda, it makes no difference to me. If she was playable in Hyrule Warriors, that's cool. Because she had an entirely different moveset to Link. And all the other characters. Because that's how those games work. But I wasn't like, oh yeah, finally, I get to play Zelda. Like, no, it's just like, yeah, cool, another moveset. Neat. Am I supposed to be in that fort? Or am I supposed to... No, the other side. Oops. Wrong side, alright. So yeah, I'm just not particularly excited by it right now. I definitely would have to see more about it. It's, I'm more disappointed that they're choosing to make a game where you play Zelda, and instead of, like everyone has ever suggested, where it's like, oh, you get to play Zelda, and she could turn it to Sheik, and you could do all these Sheikah moves. No, it's like a top-down Zelda, you know, a top-down traditional Zelda game. But instead of playing as Link, you play Zelda, and instead of getting items and having a sword and shield and stuff, you have a magic staff that lets you copy objects. Again, I think the concept could be interesting, but from what they showed us in the trailer, I'm just not interested right now, at this very moment. I definitely need to see more. Come on, go up. Okay, sure, don't grab the window, grab the... whatever that was. That makes sense. Like, what they showed us so far, they mostly just copy-pasted, like, tables and beds, and it's like... That's just like wacky Minecraft. That's not like an interesting, ooh, a new, holy... An incredibly new gameplay concept where you can make whatever you want. Like, it's... You're just placing objects that already exist. Like, I feel like you could just make that in Gmod or something. Like, it's not an exclusively new idea that you can only get from playing this game. And you'll also be able to copy enemies, which is cool. That's the part that has me more excited, because there's that part in the trailer where they're like, she copies a blade trap, and it zooms off, and she stands on top of it. She rides the thing. It kind of looked like the spinner from Twilight Princess. That's really cool. Oh, shoot. Nope. Got it. Ah. Anyway, as long as they don't realize I'm up here. I hope it's not... I hope the way it is... Yeah, thank you, Ivor. I'm working on it. I hope it's not a case where you have to hope to get the enemy copy when you kill it. I hope it's whenever, you know, the first time you kill an enemy, you get to copy it. Because if you have to grind enemies to be able to get the summon for them, that'd be really lame. I would not enjoy that. Excuse me. But I like the part where she summoned some food to distract some crows, and then she summoned a man-eating plant, and it ate the crows. Oh, he moved again. And I'm more so disappointed that they decide to do a Zelda game and they are going the approach of, oh, well, we can't have Zelda use a sword. That's Link's thing. Zelda's the princess. She can't use a sword or a bow like she's known to do. She's got to have a magic copy staff that lets her place furniture. Again, I don't think it's a bad idea. I just need to see more of what it lets you do before I am fully on board with it, because so far they mostly just showed stacking. And that's not exciting. I did see, after seeing the trailer again, I did notice that there is a D-pad selection off in the top left corner that shows the staff. So I'm hopeful that that means that the copy staff will not be the only staff you get, and you will get other staffs. I can be on board with the idea of giving Zelda different magic staffs instead of traditional, conventional weapons. Like if she gets a fire rod, I'm on board. But if the copy staff is her only move, that's not very exciting. So definitely be waiting for them to do another trailer drop. It comes out September. It's also the new Mario. When was that? November. So yeah, this stuff is coming out pretty soon. That's really cool. That's the coolest part about it. Aside from that it exists at all, I guess. Okay, now don't move. Those two guys over there have no idea what's going on. Those guys either. They don't know. Excuse me. Like, really, what has me more thrown off at the idea of, like, oh, Zelda doesn't fight. She uses copied objects to fight. Like, it's not just that... Oh, wait, did I? No, I got the key. I must have shot the guy who had the key an hour ago, and I didn't realize because I'm busy talking. It's that, like, Zelda, whenever you play as her, has always been portrayed as having magic. You know, a lot of games like to do... They like to give her the spells from Ocarina of Time. You know, Din's Fire, Neighbor's Love, that kind of stuff. So if she doesn't get that in this new game, that's frustrating. I'll say that. because I want to give them the benefit of the doubt, but it does. It has Princess. It has Super Princess Peach vibes to it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe that they're designing this game explicitly as, oh, girls can't fight, but it has that tone to it. It has that undertone. It has this tone of like, oh, well, we're gonna play as the princess, so we can't use swords or weapons. She's a dainty princess. She's gotta have a magic staff that lets her copy objects. I'm on the wrong side of this building. That's why I can't go down. Take more arrows. And it's like the same thing they did with Super Princess Peach, where it's like, oh, she doesn't fight enemies like Mario does. She doesn't jump on enemies to damage them. She has a magic vibe scepter that lets her use the power of emotions to do things. Like, it's not a terrible concept. It's just the tone that's wrong. Because, you know, it's easy to read into that and go, oh, what? So girls are emotional? Is that what you're trying to say with this game? Apart from the, I gotta shoot it. Yeah, it kind of feels like they're saying like, oh, well, we couldn't have a game where you fight enemies conventionally as Zelda. That's not how it should be designed. Also, a thing Arlo kind of touched on with his video that he posted about it today is like, they said that it would be designed in a way where you can approach things from multiple angles. You know, it's the Breath of the Wild philosophy of puzzle design, and that's also kind of frustrating because I definitely can't speak for every Zelda fan, but I definitely miss the days of when Zelda games didn't try to be like, oh, this puzzle can be solved however you want. There are multiple solutions. Like, I miss traditional linear, tightly designed Zelda games. I don't need every Zelda game to let me have 5 different ways of solving a puzzle. Especially if the 5 different ways of solving that puzzle are just summoning different pieces of furniture. Like, there was that part in the trailer where she's like going in that, she's in that cave, and she summons a table to jump over one of the wind blasts, and then, you know, it's one of those situations where like if you don't deal with the wind blast, it'll throw you off the cliff and it'll, you know, reset your position. And they have her jump over the first one, and then the second one she summons a potted plant to block the wind. Like, if that's if that's indicative of how the puzzles are going to be in this game, I'm not going to be engaged. Because if the solution is just, oh, well, figure out which one of your pieces of furniture will make this object, you know, will make this obstacle stop being an obstacle. You could hop over it with a table, or block it with anything that doesn't move. But again, I'm hopeful that once they start showing more of it, that they'll start to show more exciting things that you can copy that aren't just pieces of furniture. They did show in the trailer there's like that wind-up Octorok thing. That's interesting. Maybe there'll be more like wind-up toy kind of mechanical devices. You know, like Zonai devices. That'd be funny. Come on. Excuse me. And I'm hopeful that they'll have other staves she can get, because I think really the main thing I'm worried about is that Zelda won't get her own items. That it'll just be, oh, look, you got the copy for a cannon, instead of just giving you bombs. Like, every item is just going to be some new copy. I want it to be where I still want to be able to get things like the hook shot, or the boomerang, or whatever.
We await your orders.
Or the fire rod.
You brought your weapons and armor?
Aye, Raven Tamer.
Good. Now we dig in and wait for our friends.
Because really, that's the main draw for me with a Zelda game, is getting all the cool items that let you do cool things.
When the chance arrived to lodge an axe in the sod of Wessex, you thought of me. Such an honor.
Is everything else in place, Eivor? Are we ready to take Roosester?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Rally our army. We will drag this mouse from his hole.
Oh yeah, I got sidetracked when I was saying about the release dates. So yeah, it's coming out in September, so it's not like they're going to be super secretive about what's in the game. I'm sure we'll get at least another couple trailers soon enough. You still there, game? Still, yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, well, I guess I'll climb over the gate. Oh, there's a spiky fence. And I think it's I think at after they showed the new Zelda game, I think they showed Just Dance, which I think is funny, cause like you think that's Nintendo being like, oh well, Nintendo fans are gonna feel like dancing after we reveal this game. It's probably just coincidence, but that's what I like to think was the logic. Can I climb up this way? Should I just keep waiting for them to bash the door open? I suppose I could use that to hop over the spikies. Gonna climb here, ignore the torch. Oh, wait, there we go. I'm on fire for a moment. Oh, nope, I'm good. Everything's good. I'm going up. Don't know if I got through the gate yet. That explosion was not as big as I was hoping it would be. And then the next thing on my list is that they showed Edgeworth Investigations as being localized. Or I guess the first one was localized, but not the second one. So we're finally getting an official translation for the second one. And boy, I can't wait for the fans to be mad about what names people got. Because they're gonna be mad that they're not the names the fans gave them. Oh, we did it. We broke it. Ow.
Then we will put them out.
And I mean that sarcastically. Like, I don't think fans are really gonna be that mad. I know there will be people who are like, man, why is his name Fender? His name was Ray. But those people are ridiculous. Not worth thinking about. I don't think anyone I know is going to be like that, so it's not a real concern of mine. Now I'm on fire. Okay. Hey! Okay, you blocked the way, but I can find another way. Like here. Excuse me, didn't expect me to be able to climb, did you? I'm Spider-Man. Ow. Yeah, I've already seen people play through the investigations games, so I'm probably not gonna get them myself. But glad that they're getting official remakes and also an official localization for the second one, because those are good games. And then the last thing, which is probably the thing I'm most excited about. Funny how the second thing I'm second most excited about was first, and most excited is what was last. We finally got to see Prime 4, like actual gameplay and stuff. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to say about it, but the fact that it was there at all is incredible. It's coming out next year, so good. Finally an official release. I'm sure it definitely, for sure, absolutely will not be delayed. Did you guys just spawn? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore you then. Why does it tell me to go here for destroying the burning oil stuff? I was like burning deodorant. But yeah, game is looking phenomenal visually. Like, you get that opening cutscene, and then it goes right into first person, and it doesn't even look like it stopped being a cutscene. It's also funny that they start the trailer with something along the lines of like galactic date 20X9 or whatever. And my instinct is go, wait. That doesn't mean it's Metroid. It could be any other sci-fi game. It doesn't have to be Metroid just because they're saying galactic date. And then they said that, and then it typed out like Federation Outpost, something or other. It's like, okay, well, Federation, that's more proof that it could be Metroid. But there have been so many rumors as to what we will get at the next Nintendo Direct in terms of Metroid games that it could have been anything. Like, the obvious realistic expectation was Prime 4. Ow. But there have also been rumors of like a Super Metroid remake or HD remasters of Prime 2 and 3. So there was several things a Metroid announcement could have been. And then they actually show gameplay, you know, they show the intro to the game with Samus's ship landing, and it's like, okay, well, it's for sure Metroid, I can say that for certain now. But which game? And judging by the ship, it's like, okay, well, that's the ship from, I think, Prime 3. But okay, but is this Prime 4 or is this a Prime 3 remake? And then it switches to first person. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, yep, this is Prime 4. Where is my objective? I ate some mushrooms. That is not...
Feel stronger already.
Okay, here. That's the stuff. The only thing of note... Actually, there were a couple of things of note from the gameplay footage. The thing that stood out to me the most was that like you have that little D-pad selection on the right, the lower left of the screen. It wasn't beams or visors. They had missiles on the right D-pad. Which I don't think that means that you have to press right on the D-pad to activate missile mode. I think that means that there's... I realize how I sound about this, like, oh, maybe I'm just wishful thinking. But it kind of seems like they're... Did I miss it? Oh, I gotta go back over there. It kind of seems like it's going to be like different alternate modes. Like you'll have missile mode, and then you can press one of the directions on the D-pad to change missile mode to be something else. kind of like Super Metroid, where, well, I guess a more accurate comparison might be like, I think Zero Mission, where you have missiles and super missiles as different things that you can press select to switch between, but then you also have to hold the shoulder button to fire one of them, and it'll fire whatever missile selection you have. But I like to think that instead of it just being like different missile types, you'll have missile, and then, you know, it'll be like Prime 2 and 3, where you upgrade them to super missiles. Actually, I think all the Prime games did that, so I didn't have to specify. And then you'll be able to press different directions on the direction pad to switch to like different alternate modes for your arm cannon to switch to when you press the alternate fire button. When you press what would be the missile button. Okay, now going over the drawbridge. No, that's right. I do have to shoot specific spots. All right, where's my way across? We'll just climb the wall, I guess. Just like over here. Like my first guess as to what kind of alternate mode they could introduce. Oh, they thought of that. They could do like a sword mode, which would be pretty cool. You know, it'd be pretty new for a Prime game to do that. They've never had melee weapons in any Metroid. Well, okay, you do have the bash counter in like Samus Returns, and Dread had it too, right? I think Dread had it. But like an actual sword, you know, you hold the alternate fire button down, and then you press attack, and now you're swinging a sword. That'd be pretty neat. I could see it solving environmental puzzles as like, you know, cutting wires or really cutting through anything you need to cut through.
Look at the team, die!
So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see when they reveal more. And what having missiles on right D-pad even means. It could mean nothing at all.
Tedman is holed up in the tower keep. Press forward. I'll stage your will.
Okay, got that pipe man out here. Ah, man. What the forgot where I was. No, I'm not gonna be able to make it back up that way. I gotta climb the ladder. Why is he using the key on the ladder? Ah, I forgot that was blocked. Yeah, that was how the Nintendo Direct ended. And for once, I can agree with people. That was a really good Nintendo Direct. Like, I swear, people are always saying that. You know, the people who aren't always extremely disappointed when they don't announce like 50 rumored games in one Direct. The people who don't say that are always instead say like, oh, that was a really good Nintendo Direct. They announced this random RPG thing, and that random RPG, and a cooking game. I was very excited about the cooking game. I don't mean to make fun of people who get excited about stuff like that. Like, that's fine. That's cool. They could get excited about things. I wish I could get excited about things. guys are not dead. But yeah, I guess that's on me for not really getting excited about a lot of third-party announcements that they make, or like indie games. Come on, get on the other side. Excuse me. Coming up. There we go. Ow. Do you mind? As I swear, like every Nintendo Direct, there's always like 5 different RPGs that present themselves like there's some new, hot, fresh take on the RPG genre, but then it's just like Chrono Trigger, kind of a little bit. Stop spawning enemies on top of me. Okay, I'll shoot the links. Stop distracting me. Clearly the game does not want me to just sit here fighting enemies. They want me to shoot the links while the enemies are on top of me. But charge. Yeah, I'm very glad that they have like re-uploads of directs. I'm holding charge. It's like I've definitely taken to watching Nintendo Directs after they're live, so I can skip stuff I'm not interested in, because there's always plenty of that. Like, why does every... I should stop saying every, because I know it's not literally every. But so many RPGs like to open by telling you about the world the game takes place in. It's like, I don't care. Show me gameplay first, and then I'll get invested in your world. Climb up, please. Thank you. Wow, fire damage does a lot. Fire is good. One of the RPGs they showed was like a... I guess it's kind of like Pikmin, that's all people say. Well, people, look, that's all Arlo say. Where you like grow your monsters as like you're gardening. Like you're like farming, but instead of corn, you grow a monster. And like that's fine. I guess it's an interesting concept, but I swear it presents itself like it's such a fresh new idea. When it's just Pikmin apparently. It's just Pikmin, but as an RPG. And partially Stardew Valley. Okay, now we're gonna finally capture the guy. Stop fighting foot soldiers and just do the objectives. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Excuse me, I'm burping. Oh, I thought he was hiding in the basket. I found you! No, he wasn't in there. Oh good, they spawn soldiers on top of me, that's cool. Immersion? Never heard of it. Apart from the other side. Okay, do I have to move that thing out of the way? You're not even up here. Don't compliment my strikes when you can't even see them. Let go. Not. He's not in here. But if I go up. Hello? Yeah, on top of the tower. You cornered yourself, you know.
I'll kill you before I let you take this fortress. I'll cut
Okay.
you down, Dane.
It's a fight you want. It's a fight you're gonna get.
Rue Sister will not fall to you, rabid pack of mongrels.
Oh, there's not gonna be dialogue. Just assault complete. I figured by the fact that I didn't kill him yet, I thought there would be dialogue, but there.
Dare to take this fortress, Dane. Alfred's army will smear your innards across the battlements.
We're not here for stone and sand, Thane Tedmund.
I shit on you! You and your toy gods! I will not bow to you like
Toy?
some puppets, Lord! I would rather die!
How much will your king pay us to keep your sniveling head upon your neck?
An army marches upon us from the south. A holy man from St. Hadrian's Priory, backed by a field.
Ah, then, Abbot. Kinnebert, God be praised. If riches are all you care about, the church has it in abundance.
If the terms are fair, you'll have your freedom. A chest or two of silver for a shit-stained sewer rat.
You know, we're always poop. Poop is always the insult.
Watch yourself, heathen. You handle me too roughly.
Why is it that every time someone's mad, they start talking about poop? They start calling things poop. Start calling people poop.
I mean,
Everything
no
is poop
offense,
when
Thane.
people are mad.
You're only a hefty ransom to me, nothing more.
This is why you batter down my gates, kill me men for a purse of grubby coin. You have no honor.
Enough, or I'll return you to the Saxons with 10 fewer.
I wasn't even next to Basim. That should have at least let Ivor's dialogue finish.
No!
Oh no, I got the knife.
Heathens! Let this good man go, or suffer an iron sickness.
And what you offer us in return?
Your lives?
We lost many good men storming this keep. It will not be in vain, Christ's slave. 20 chests of silver.
Give them what they ask, Kinnebert.
A hefty sum that will leave God's coffers hollow. I cannot give it up without some assurance. Tedmund!
You extort me in return for my life? You were swiftly met, Abbot. Not long after these scallious worms took my fort.
On the Lord's bidding, Tedmund. At prayer, a terrible vision befell me. A host of heathens, your life in danger.
A coincidence I find rather... rather ominous, Abbot. Do you...
God help you, man. Are you well?
Air! I need air!
I think we just lost our bargaining chip.
The work of poison, no doubt.
No. Rouse the man. He cannot be dead. He must not be dead.
Poison? How does the man die of poison in our arms?
Many great kings and paranoids have carried poison in times of war, as an alternative to capture and ransom.
A catastrophe. Alfred will choose another and... By the saints! Alfred! How will I explain this to the king?
We followed this road to its end, Cunibert. You may not like where it led, but you owe us our half of the bargain.
You shall have your paladin. I need a day. Return to my abbey tomorrow, and you shall... Oh, dear, oh dear.
These delays are grinding at my bones. We should abandon Kinnebert, find Fulke ourselves.
Peace, Eivor. Speak with Giedrich and relieve him of his oath. I'll meet you at Kunnebert's Abbey.
Oh, it's right there.
You fought like beasts escaped from your hell today, Giedrich. Your oath to me is fulfilled.
It was good to stand shoulder to shoulder with you against the pox dogs of Wessex. May our friendship endure.
This tangled briar of Christians and lords means nothing to me. I'm here for Sigurd.
I understand. When you find him again, come see me. We'll feast and sing, with mead and friendship to warm us.
Agreed. I must be careful now.
Where did I take those arrows from? Did I loot the floor arrows? I didn't think I could do that. Okay, now it's way... Not you. Oh, that's not very far. Get some skills. Yeah, break, fall. I think it's saying the fastest route is this way. Get this perk first. Yeah, because then otherwise I'm starting with these 4 and then getting there, so either way. Alright, I'm gonna go break. I meant to make a new gift wall. I've been meaning to do that, and I just didn't. So have gift wall 2. Okay, we're back. We are walking back. Game has no audio. There's this OBS being dumb again. So I'm trying to loot the arrows. If ammo is full, then do not auto loot. It's as simple as that. Is that the icon for one of those glitch places, or is that the, what do they call them, standing stones, where you do the marks? You gotta make sure the marks line up on all the different objects. They form a picture. Well, I'm out of Nintendo Direct stuff to talk about, so now my head's empty. That's too bad. I have been thinking about how I'm level 200 now. I wonder what things I wasn't strong enough to do before I can do now.
Quiet here. Where are the brothers or the abbot's men?
I feel like I went the wrong way for that dialogue to make sense. Why did you... What are you doing? Why'd you kneel?
I would say well met, brother, but I cannot shake off the needle itch of dread. Is something wrong?
I followed the abbot here, kept him in my sight. But the monks, his servants, I have seen nothing of them.
Dead.
I do not think so. But there is no good here in this grave hush.
And where is the abbot now?
In his quarters. Come, and be on your guard.
Does this have the stench of betrayal to you, brother?
Why would the godly shepherd ally with the heretic?
Kinnebed is a man who craves power and position. With Tedman dead, he must find it somewhere else.
There is truth in that. Keep your eyes and blade sharp.
I mean, I can't exactly pull my axe out and sharpen it right now. I don't even have a whetstone.
Cunibert, your guests have arrived. Come. Supper's ready.
Is he dead?
The dear
He's dead.
abbot sent me a warm invitation, said my friends were eager to meet with me. It's early for supper, I know. But Kinnibert's ale goes so well with roasted lamb and cinnamon blueberry peas. I couldn't resist.
Cinnamon blueberry peas?
Where is my brother?
Is he not here? Mon Dieu, I never told him.
Kill her, and we'll never find Sigurd.
Sit, Ava. Eat. And let me tell you the tale of a man who talks with gods.
You mock me. I have killed for much less.
Of course you have. Isn't that the way of this ugly world? We cull the sheep and thin the flock as we see fit, you and I. Most who walk the earth are little more than talking blood bladders, wasted flesh. But not Sigurd. Sigurd is something else. Sigurd has been touched. He is deified. The gods, they speak through him.
You lured him in with that lie. Your words are bile and blight.
You should have listened, Ava. I tried to tell you. The gods are real and their power is within our grasp. You will never find him. Not till I have had my fill. To old friends.
Why'd that drinking animation look funky?
Is it cloves I taste? Well, that concludes supper. Kill them, and bring their bodies to my sanctum in Canterbury.
Good job, you just told us where your base is.
They will be upon us soon. Maybe there is another way out.
Yeah, so she probably poisoned that guy, and she probably poisoned the last guy who died. That's just my best guess at what's going on. Secret greater famous mix, you know, the created himself for others, birthplaces. Everyone knows no longer with his ancient recipe, and also women have some contraceptive effects, but use this method at your own risk. Glad I stopped to read that while we're about to be ambushed. They're still not inside right now, are they? They're still figuring out the concept of doors, I guess. Okay, escape ambush which way? Whee! Oh, you didn't want to jump in the hay. You were supposed to do that too. Okay, keep going then. Down the path. Did you just get shot?
Fulke let slip that her sanctum is at Canterbury.
Yep, they're shooting at us.
She did, and with no cause. I'd approach the place with caution. It may be a lie.
It may be, but it's the only lead we have.
I hope all this innocent sacrifice is worth the trouble.
It's Sigurd, my brother. Of course it is.
Then come, let us dive into the maw of death. I was never keen on seeing my winter years. This will not be for nothing, Eivor.
Did they give up?
We'll find Sigurd.
It's not just him. I want Fulke to suffer.
I could call my horse. We don't. Oh look, there he is. Oh, but that's your horse. No? But okay, yeah, get on. It's a long way over there.
This land of summer, mists and forests, dreaming darkly. I see secrets, and I want to know England. All of it.
And yet it rounds on us at every turn, snarling like a cornered dog. I begin to despair of ever settling here.
Perhaps the stars write your path, and you will never have a home here.
Do you miss the land of your birth?
I have long been away, but it is fiercely beautiful beneath the vanity, arrogance, and pettiness of men.
I should like to see it.
You could if you wish. My father was an architect, a builder of wonders. The great Mosque of Samarra, his masterpiece. Another man who played the Caliphate's game better took the credit. He was exiled and died in poverty.
Your faith's ours. What of loyalty? Shared stories round the hearth. Warm nights, bodies, and
an ambush. Dialogue, please. Dialogue. Great.
Your faith's ours. What of loyalty? Shared stories round the hearth. Warm nights, bodies, and the tender love of another.
There are some who are worthy. A scant few that tower above the sullied mass. Men and women of vision and valor.
Sigurd is one such man.
He is. Fulke isn't wrong on that score.
I fear for him, Basim. I cannot rest until he's free.
Nor will I, my friend. The practice of learning has waned considerably in England since the days of the Romans. What books they still have, they keep locked away in their churches, hidden from the eyes of common folk.
Thralls and churls cannot read. What would be the point?
They could learn. The church could teach them. So much of human history would be open to them. Aristotle, Pythagoras, Euclid, ancient knowledge lost to all but a few hard-headed men of the cloth.
You have studied these works yourself.
In my youth, I was consumed with a passion for understanding. I spent many hours a day in the House of Wisdom in Baghdad.
A seminary.
A great library full of the greatest learning of mankind. For a boy seeking answers, it holds many riches. One day, I was sitting cross-legged, devouring a study by the great astronomer Al-Khwarizmi. With the swiftness belying his years, the papers were plucked from my grasp by the great man himself. His presence stole my voice. He was kind and open-hearted. He showed me such scientific wonders.
And what did you learn there?
calendars and calculations placing the sun, moon, and 5 planets. Equations that crackled and sparkled with divine...
Oh, come on! Stop with this stupid ambush nonsense. You think you're so tough? I can do that too. Basim didn't stop, did he? Is that is he still around? He's over there. Okay. He waited. He didn't help, but he waited.
Equations that crackled and sparkled with divine intelligence. I asked the great man, please to know God.
You saw your god's hand in the runes?
I found wisdom, and I have been searching for more ever since. There is great vastness outside ourselves, Eivor. Most only notice a few grains of sand. But some, like Sigurd, I believe, see the endless flow of the hourglass.
What you see in Sigurd, is this what Fulke sees as well?
I believe it is. We will find no friends in Canterbury, so try not to draw attention.
This place reeks of the piety of priests.
This land of summer, mists, and forests, dreaming darkly. I see secrets.
Are you starting
I want to know England, all of it.
Shouldn't we? Yet it rounds on us at every turn, snarling.
We already got that dialogue. What are you doing?
I begin to despair of ever settling here.
Perhaps the stars write your path, and you will never have a home here.
Do you miss the land of your birth?
I have. This place swarms with Fulke's people. Sigurd will be well guarded. Caution and subtlety should be our path.
Ready. Follow me.
Well, I can climb up this tree right here. Or I cannot. Oh wait, that's fine. Not restricted zone yet.
I should not be seen in this area.
Now it is.
Too close. Away.
Gosh dang it.
Arms,
Freaking... It didn't give me the axe throw! It's not my fault the game didn't respond how it's supposed to. I feel like I've been here already too. I think another mentor armor was here.
Why would Fulke give us her sanctum?
She baits us, cocksure and arrogant. But she cannot see failure in her path.
Her fearful wit would say otherwise.
I was hoping there'd be more ropes between roofs, but nope. Although there is that rope that leads to a tree that leads to that. That could be helpful. Did I forgot I got stealth recon. That's why people keep getting highlighted despite me not doing Odin Sense. Or whatever it was called. What did I get in my inventory? A key. Alright, let me see if I can't get on that rope.
Whatever we find there, keep your head.
You chastise me like a child, Basim.
I guard you like a father. Nothing is served with your brutal end. You have much to do in this life. I know it.
More riddles, sly tongue.
No riddles. I sense a greatness within you both. Your destiny is not to stain the stones of this godhouse with your blood.
Stop looking. Stop looking. enough. Wasn't counting on there being people watching when I crossed over the rope. Okay, do I have to go in at ground level, or can I climb into a window, maybe? I'm gonna go up regardless. Oh yeah, I was definitely here. There was a piece of equipment in here. I know it was like right in there.
If she's still here,
Still here.
burn this Christ house to the ground.
I think I had to climb up here to shoot the door there. And then it would let me go down from there. Okay, she doesn't seem to be here. I think I probably need that key. Maybe this one will get the most people. I can get this one while they're going to investigate the next one. Chandelier falling on one group of people. That's a freak accident. A second chandelier falling. Now that's someone up to something. Again, why it didn't give me the axe? Where did my axe go? Seriously, where was my axe throw? What are you doing? Where are you? What is an adrenaline slot upgrade? Okay, forgot about that. It's grit. Battleground bolt. Charge shot. Bow stun finisher. Missile, reversal, auto loot. Chain assassination. It's still there. Why is it not doing it? Is it not close enough proximity? That guy was pretty close. That's why I went for it. I figured that they would be close enough that it would count. It didn't do it. Oh, he's outside. Maybe I won't need it. Oh wait, no, he's not. He's in here. How about two knees? What am I stuck on?
This is the place. It's riddled with the stench of her. Help me, Bas. Sigurd is within.
It's just like where they had Volk when she was captured. No, it's not. Never mind. There's one more layer down.
What does it mean? These word tangles that speak of elves and demons.
Where is Basine? Where did he go?
By Odin, this is a sick tapestry she wove. For every drop of his blood she spilled, I will take a mead horn more.
Where was that part again? I lost my place. Could he be an Ancient One reborn, or a child of one, designed to make his appearance after so many centuries? I've heard stories of one called Aita reborn, but this man does not have the telltale eyes. It's good to remember that Aita exists. You know, Black Bart, John from IT. Do what I can to probe this man for hidden mysteries of the luck. The language of the Ancient Ones will open to me. Maybe if I'm lucky, Mr. Tentacles' luck will rub his tentacles on my art.
But it's not their head.
What was the camera doing? Oh wait, he's a stone. Saga Stone inscription as read by Sigurd. He didn't provide the translation, apparently. Even though he said he can't read it, he just feels their meaning. He didn't say the meaning. Well, there goes his arm.
Eivor! What is it?
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time.
Why'd I take his torch?
Anything else?
Documents of interest to the Hidden Ones. Hyden will surely want to look. But for Sigurd, Porchester is our only lead. If he is in Porchester Castle, we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Basim, she severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tedman did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.
Well, that's the arc completed. Take my hand. Come on. More points. Cool. Oh, that gets me Breakball. Okay, cool. That did feel a little anticlimactic, but we got our siege. We got a boss fight. That's good enough. Like, not every arc needs to end with us killing a king and then making a new guy king. So I guess this is the point where it wants me to complete the remaining allegiances first before it lets me continue further. Which is fine. I at least appreciate that it's a pretty natural a pretty natural stopping point in the story for it to do that. Like, Basim needs to scout ahead. We can't just storm right in. We gotta wait till we know more. So it works. It's a pretty reasonable excuse to not jump into the next part right away. Assuming that's how it's gonna be in the first place. That I'm not jumping to conclusions that it hasn't already given me the next part. But we'll see. No, not a side quest. Oh, it's you.
Where is he? Where is Sigurd?
He's alive.
But not with you. Where is he?
Dag, not now. I need to speak with Randvi.
You never found him, did you? Tell us, Eivor. We deserve the truth.
I need to speak with Randvi. Step aside, now.
You never found him because you didn't look. I see you, Eivor. I know what you are.
Yeah, you're a hothead. Now go shut up. Go take a swim or something.
Eivor,
drink some tea.
You come alone. I fear what that means for Sigurd.
I could not find him. That madwoman Folke, she slipped away. Took him to Sussex. We need an army. Call on our alliances. Remind them of their oath to me. We must act before...
Before what, Eivor?
She tortured him, Randvi. Did unspeakable things. Severed his arm and left it as a gift. I fear she means to kill him. Slowly.
Gods.
There was some sense for conquering Kent. Okay, what do we have left? Oh, we gotta rest. Yeah, Dag really took all my energy away. I really gotta take a nap.
Oh, look at you, Chewie.
Oh, Chewie's in here. Cannot pet the wolf. Oh well. Did I get any letters? A letter? For me? Feely's letter. Thank you for your idea. I hope you say goodbye to my father. I hope he's on a place in this world. It's not much, but you should be able to find a small token of appreciation with this letter. This axe belongs to my father, and it will be better in your hands than mine. Oh, that would be this? It's a two-handed axe, though. Have I not read this one yet? Is there a reason I can reread it? Make him King Ceolwulf himself will preside. For him to come and engage will be most appreciative. Okay. I can place the leech book. Alright. Any other like trophies I can place? Consult status. I can expand the farms. I have not raided in a while, so probably don't have the resources to do that. Was it scripted to be raining when I got here?
Eivor! Eivor!
This has got to be a dream sequence.
Face me, Eivor! Stop there, Wolf-Kissed. This ends now.
Dag, turn around and walk away.
Your habits are not my own, Eivor. I do not flee responsibility for the sake of my glory. I stand firm with my people. For many months, I have stood at your side, keeping faith in Sigurd's judgment, because I believed in him and his vision. Do as Eivor commands, he told me. And I have. Against my better judgment, I did as you have asked me. And where has that left us? Without a Jarl, without a purpose, watching you chase glory around this land like a spooked hare!
You could have come to me in confidence, Dag, but that offer is gone.
I have no need of it. My mind is fixed. Hear me all! I challenge Eivor for the leadership of this clan until Sigurd is safe home.
Walk away, Dag.
No! We fight to the death!
Good!
You spew nonsense, Dag. This is absurd.
Enough! Let the circle be made!
I don't know that I could have gotten out of it by saying no. But I don't want out of it. I want Dag gone. This guy is annoying.
Please! Please, both of you!
Let's do this facing this way so I don't shoot anyone in the crowd.
I do not want to do this. Walk away.
At least he can roar right. I like those random NPCs. Man, ran it. Stamina.
Are you scared?
Only what I must do.
Do poison.
Do you not see what you do? There is no honor in this.
What do you know of honor that Sigurd did not teach you? You suckle at his feet and then leave him to die.
You're the one kissing his butt all the time.
I will grant you exile. Leave this place. Go with your life.
Spare me your pity and fight!
So be it. You leave me no choice.
Ow.
Please.
Well, I tried to parry it. Couldn't get the timing down, unlike when I threw Eivor's axe back at him.
You're a fool, Dag. You see where it's gotten you.
Silence!
Get over here, you. Do I get to choose?
If I had any pity, I would not lavish it on this poor fool.
He forced my hand.
Yes, and the cost of disrespect is death. You said it yourself. All he demanded, you gave him. That should be enough. I have no need for one so fragile in my hall of heroes.
He fought for what he believed in. Does that not count for something?
Does it? You killed him all the same. What is the true cost of disrespect? The choice lies with you.
Well, I don't think disrespect means he shouldn't go to Valhalla.
We should not have come to this, old friend.
Give Dag his axe. Yes. Just wanted to make sure I clicked the right option.
Fly to Odin's Hall. Whatever you sought in this life, may you find it in the next.
He can die knowing I was the bigger person.
I will lay him to rest. Go to your homes! Dag accused me of betrayal. He accused me of breaking my oath. And this is the answer I gave him. Now you will hear the truth unvarnished. None more than me wishes for Sigurd's safe return. You know this. You know this. All of you! And I will burn the fields and dredge the rivers of Wessex to find him. That is my oath. That is my oath. I will find Sigurd. You will not be without your Jarl. This I promise.
Why does that make me feel like when Sigurd comes back, he's gonna be a corpse in my arms? That something is gonna cause us to have to fight, and I'm gonna have to kill him, and then bring back his dead body and be like, well, here he is, I said I'd bring him back.
Dag, you lived as you died, proud and defiant. I cannot begrudge you for that. I miss hearing you tell your stories, old friend, but I remember them well.
Okay, but I'm gonna go to the war table. I want to do war table stuff. Did I just walk through a grave? I think I just walked through a grave plot. I didn't mean to. You know, I don't really get that whole thing about, like, if you walk on a grave, you're disrespecting the dead. Like, it's ground. The ground will be fine. You know, I get, like, not stepping on the corpse, not, like, doing anything to its casket, but the dirt above the casket that holds the body? You guys not... I thought you guys were gonna give me a cutscene. Okay. Now, dancing on someone's grave, I get that. I get why that's bad. But if you're just passing by...
I would rather not talk about it. I understand. I want to see the Alliance map.
Okay, right. We got Jorvik. We got Lincolnshire. We got Essex. And Sussex now? Okay, we got a lot more to do than I thought. Here I was thinking we were getting close, and the game's like, nope. You thought the game was 80 hours? Psych. It's 100 hours. Makes it sound like a prison sentence. Or not a prison sentence, but like 100 hours community service, and then they bang the gavel. Okay, 160, 160, 160. Alright, let's do Lincolnshire, because I got a dad to find in Lincolnshire.
A rather boisterous man named Hunwald arrived recently, wishing to speak with you.
On a matter of great importance, he said. Where is he now? Down at the docks, carousing with my scouts and scaring the fish from the river. He waits for you with great eagerness. He sounds charming. I will meet him at once. Protect your ears.
Alright then. I want to take a look at the order again. Yeah, Folka's up there. Am I able to go get this? Oh, continue the story. Find it. Okay. So they have been revealed, but they're not a target yet. But this person, I can mark them as target. Okay, just wondering about that. Oh yeah, yeah. I am much closer in power to these people now, so I could probably get them. Problem is, there are, wait, how many? 3 more other than them. 3 more I have not discovered. And, well, for one thing, I don't know what regions they're in. Okay, so there's Essex. There's Kent. Oh, well, that's just the 2 I've discovered. I've never been to Lincolnshire, apparently. So, it's probably one there. And then probably Yorkshire? Or possibly Hamptonshire. Man, that 340. I probably shouldn't be scared, but it's 340. That is the highest level we've seen. I think. If what's troubling me about the undiscovered remaining Zealots is that the ones that I haven't found are probably all going to be, or at least one of them will probably be in Lincolnshire, and they'll probably be manageable. But what about whoever's hiding out here in Hamptonshire? They're probably going to be 340 power as well, if not more, because I think they usually are higher level than the area they're in. Because this is 130, but this dude, it's like 220, whatever it said. That's pretty tough. You know, comparatively. So I'm probably not as close to finding all the Zealots as I feel like I am. But at the very least, I will probably go out and try to kill the 2 that I do know where they are. I'm debating whether or not to get the towers, because on the one hand, or the towers in Lincolnshire, because on the one hand, it can save me time, but on the other hand, there have been several instances where it's like, oh, I've already been here. I was exploring. So I don't know if I'd want to just leave it like that, so I can, or rather not leave it like that, have it where I can, when I go somewhere because of the story, then I'm going there for the first time. But maybe that was just because I was going around getting equipment. So as long as I don't go get equipment, it won't be weird. I guess I'll see how I feel tomorrow. But I definitely for sure want to get the Zealots. So as long as I'm not super tired tomorrow and don't feel like playing a game, excuse me, then I'll probably do that. At the very minimum. Jesus. still choking on the burp. Yeah, I'll probably get the Zealots. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you Friday. Bye.